I've been trying to make this video for the last few months, and with everything that's going on in the world over the last couple of days, maybe this is the right time. I'm nervous, and I think after being at Teal Swan's event the other day, she's kind of put a little bit of courage into me. The world is a shit show at the minute. If you were to observe the collective, the human psyche at the minute, we as a collective are mentally ill. We're not well. This is by far definitely a spiritual war that's going on at the moment. And if you can't see that yet, or if that makes you uncomfortable, then that's your responsibility to go and work and understand what that means. You may have noticed over the last few months, this year particularly, that I've changed. How I'm teaching, how I'm showing up, my energy, everything has changed. I am definitely teaching more around our soul, our purpose, humanity. And the reason why it's probably hard to make this video and hard to come out and share is because I can talk about personal development and manifestation and goal settings inside, out and backwards. I can teach that all day long. I can share about it on social media because it's popular. It's accepted. It's comfortable. It doesn't ruffle any feathers. But when you start to talk about the truth, about why we're here, about this apocalypse that we're in, that's different. Because when people start to realize the depth of what's going on in the world and how bad things are, then we have a responsibility to work now to try and fix this mess. There's so much fear in the world at the moment. This planet, this earth is an earth that is drenched in trauma, in fear, in all of these head games, the mind games. It's very, very hard to navigate. But at some stage, we can't keep coming online and social media and blaming him, her, left, right. That's victim mentality. That's a victim mindset. At some stage, we take responsibility for ourselves and start to look at the bigger picture here. So just for instance, if you're full of fear today and you're coming online and posting erratically and spiraling and you're being triggered by what's happening in the world, that's on you, on me, on all of us to take responsibility for our nervous system, for what we allow dictate how we feel. Because if you've noticed, since 2020, when a lot of people had to make a decision, either they will or they won't, it's been one thing after another. If this is a spiritual war that we're in, if this is a war for people's souls and their mindsets and their heart, then how do we overcome that? You take responsibility for your sovereignty. Am I upset that a man has been shot live on TV? Yes, of course I am. It's brutal. Am I upset by the state of our country? Yes, that breaks my heart. But do I spiral and allow external events to take over me? No, I don't. And I've had to work really, really hard on that. And it's why I've stepped out to help as many light workers, leaders, empaths, healers, coaches, teachers, give me all of them. Anyone that has a wound, trauma, who is afraid to show up as their full self, I'm trying my best to create a place where people can feel safe to grow and develop. Because as long as you are allowing external voices to dictate how you feel, how you live, that's the problem here. It's not the left and the right and the ups and the downs. At some stage, we all have to take personal responsibility for our sovereignty, for our mind, for our soul. I don't want anyone taking my soul. I don't want it. And that's what happens when you live in fear. You get easily manipulated. And at the minute, so many people are on this planet consumed in fear. So think about it. We hear this all the time. You know, your mind controls your thoughts, control your world. You know, everything you think becomes your reality. And when I started to really look into that, as an individual, if my mind and my thoughts are so powerful and I create my life with my thoughts, then Jesus, we must be making an awful mess of this world as a collective. The collective, me, you, and every person on this world together, our subconscious is the problem. We live in fear. So if you are online today and you're sharing and shouting, and it's not the way. It's not the way. At least regulate your nervous system. Take back your energy. Take back your power. Pray. Because if you think what's happened in the last few days is bad, there's a lot more coming. And at some stage, every single person has to take responsibility for their power, for their sovereignty. Stop allowing outside events, outside powers to dictate how you live, how you feel, where you travel, who you spend time with. It's not the way we get out of this. It's not the way. And what's she doing about it? People are probably saying, well, what am I doing about it? I have walked through the last 2 years, walked through a deep soul wound, an ancestral wound of not feeling safe in the world, of not feeling safe showing up and speaking online, showing up and expressing that, yes, I am an intuitive. Yes, I do have spiritual gifts. And yes, I am here for a purpose. I'm here to help. I'm here to lead. And every single person has it in us. Stop giving your power away. Stop emotionally vomiting all over your social media. It's madness. It's absolute madness. This video is made with love. Even as I'm speaking, I'm like, don't post this. Don't post this. This won't go down well. But I have to. Because it's what's right. It's what's right. It's the right thing to do. I just, in my heart, I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for all of us. If we don't stop fighting and blaming, this is going to get a lot worse. Start healing. Heal. Yeah, heal. If you're online today and you're spewing out stuff all over the place, if you put up a post and say, oh, such and such passed away and I feel sorry for them, but if there's a but after that, you're part of the problem. And you won't like to hear that. Heal. Connect with your soul. Develop spiritual tools, because you're going to need them. We definitely need them now. Spiritual tools that will not allow your soul, your inner world to collapse. Every time the powers to be try and rock your world. Heal. Do the work. And let's fucking raise the consciousness of this planet, because it is desperately, desperately drowning. This planet is the worst it's ever been. But I know that there's way too many people like me, light workers, healers, energy workers that are out here holding this fucking shit show. Do the work. Wake up. Research. And stop this emotional vomiting all over social media. Learn to contain that and use that energy to make your community better. Go out and help people heal. Stop dumping all over the world. And let's start coming together. Let's start standing up together.